Man, oh man. Today is new mainstream mystery box day for the month of May, and I get to show you a bunch of stuff that might be inside your boxes. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. Now, on this channel, I do comic book reviews, comic book hauls, unboxings, you name it, and it's probably on this channel. So you should definitely hit the subscribe button if you're into that type of content. And then make sure you hit that notification bell so that YouTube notifies you whenever new videos go live. Now, today is a very special episode of What Could Be in the Box. I love this one. The first episode of the month is always super fun for me. So it's the last Wednesday of April, which means the May Mainstream Mystery Box is live right now. If this video is live, that means the box is live. And you definitely are going to want to order one of these boxes now. In case you're new around here, Mainstream Comics, they're a company based in Las Vegas, Nevada, and they specialize in comic book mystery boxes. But instead of you just getting a bunch of random books in the mail and hoping for a grand prize or something, Mainstream Comics has a theme. So every single Mainstream mystery box comes with specific types of items inside. So on this series, I run down what types of items are going out. I get to preview the new Golden Duckies, new grand prizes, and I get to show you some specific items that might be going out in your boxes as well. So we got a lot to run through. Let me go ahead and get this introduction out of the way, and let's get straight into business. Now, like I said, today is launch day, April 28th. Now, there's some really cool things happening, and there's a really dope thing happening, especially for people who order a Mainstream Mystery Box on launch day. So before I get into that exclusive prize, let me go ahead and tell you what comes inside of Mainstream Mystery Boxes, what types of items you can expect to see. So every box, every single box comes with a #1 comic, a variant cover comic, a premium artist cover comic, a new release book, so a book from the last 2 months of comic releases, a flashback book from the 70s, 80s, or the 90s, picked at random. You get a reader comic, which is just something to get you into a good story. And then some people, some really special people, some really lucky people, are going to get what's called a Lucky Ducky. Now, a Lucky Ducky could be a ratio variant. It could be another premium artist variant. It could be a store exclusive. It might be a trade paperback, some type of an art print, something that just everybody doesn't get, but it's a prize just, to keep you into the mystery box game. It increases that value on your mystery box, and it's really fun to get. I've gotten trade paperbacks in the past. I've gotten all sorts of really cool stuff as Lucky Ducky prizes, sketch covers, you name it. So 60 people out of those that are going to actually order a Mainstream Mystery Box get get Lucky Duckies. If you don't get a Lucky Ducky in your box for the week, then you'll get a second new release comic, so another book from the last 8 weeks of comic releases. Really dope. Now, if all that wasn't enough, you also get an art print in every single Mainstream Mystery Box. Now, this month, we're featuring the homie Lobo, the Bastich. Bastich. Is that what he calls them, people? You bastiches. But anyway, we're featuring Lobo, and we've got some really dope prints. So every single Mainstream Mystery Box is going to have a Ben Ruzicka art print. This Ben Ruzicka print of Lobo doing this little pose right here, that's just dope. That's dope. I probably shouldn't use that as my thumbnail, but I want to so bad. But anyway, so everybody gets the Mainstream Mystery or Mainstream print by Ben Ruzicka. But if you're a Mainstream OG, which means you've placed 10 or more orders in the past, then you will also get a print by the homie Frank Kadar. And the Frank Kadar print every month is signed. So this one also features Lobo. Got that classic cigar hanging out of his mouth, right? In a very dope print indeed. Shout out to you, Frank. And shout out to Ben for being really dope artists. The way the two of them flip-flop between having my favorite print each month is so crazy. I think Ben's pose takes it this time, but I love both of those prints, and I'm so glad I don't have to choose between the two. But anyway, every book or every box gets you an art print, and lastly, every book comes with a golden ticket. That's right. The fun does not stop after you open your mystery box, but Each box gives you an entry on the mainstream mystery wheel for a golden ducky. Now, what's a golden ducky? Well, a golden ducky is a slab book. It might be CBCS, it might be CGC, but it's always something really dope. We've seen first appearances. Last month, we had the first appearance of Jubilee signed by Chris Claremont and Will Spertasio. Very, very dope. So you get cool stuff like that. And we'll get into this month's Golden Ducky prizes in a minute. But before I get into those, I gotta let you know something, right? So I like to show off what types of things might be in the box, and I'm gonna do that earlier in this video. So the month of May, we've got some really cool releases by Marvel Comics, and chief among those is this new Miles Morales Clone Saga. So if you went to your LCS today, I'm sure you saw a bunch of covers for Miles Morales issue 25. They are holding no stops. And so Mainstream Comics is going to have a whole bunch of covers. I'm flashing them all on the screen right now. And so you might see one of these as your new release. It might be a premium artist cover. It might be your variant cover comic for the week. You never know. But if you're into Miles Morales, chances are you're going to see a little bit of him in your mystery box this week when you order. So that's really cool. I'm trying to talk for enough time to like get all these Miles Morales books on the screen. That's how many of them there are. So those are prizes that are, or those are books that are just going out in some people's boxes. You don't have to win, you don't have to be on a mystery wheel or anything to get those. It's just, you know, part of normal mystery box fodder. I can't guarantee you'll have one, but you probably might, you might. So those are the prizes that you don't have to win, but let's talk about some of these Golden Ducky prizes, right? Everybody wants to know what the grand prizes are, what the slabs are. So let's get into those. Now, first up, before I get into the normal Golden Duckies for the month, we got a special Golden Ducky just for people who order a box on launch day. Wow. So what we're seeing right here, this is a copy of Lobo #1, slabbed in a CBCS 9.4. Now what's special about this is a newsstand variant, and as you know, newsstand covers are so much harder to find in that really good condition. So if you find a newsstand above a 9.0, you want to run and grab that. So everyone who orders a mainstream mystery box today, April 28th on launch day, you'll have a chance to actually get that Lobo CBCS slab, the newsstand variant. That is super dope, and it's just another incentive to buy a mainstream mystery box as quickly as you can. Now stick around to the end. I just might have a discount code for you if it's your first time buying a mystery box. But anyway, now that we've seen the launch day Golden Ducky, which, by the way, the drawing this drawing this month, the mystery wheel spin, takes place on the last Wednesday of the month. So this month, that's going to be May 26th of 2021, of course, and that happens at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're like me, you're on the East Coast, that's 9:30 p.m. Got to stay up a little late, maybe got to take a nap, take a 5-hour energy, something to have a lot of fun on the mystery show with Mystery Dave. So shout out to Mystery Dave for that. Now we talked about some things that come in boxes. We talked about the Miles Morales variants that you might see sprinkled throughout mystery boxes. Now let's talk about the other Golden Duckies, the ones that, you know, most people are going to be wanting to look after, right? So every month there are 8 Golden Duckies that are given out. And like I said, a Golden Ducky is a CGC or CBCS slab book that is just really dope. It might be a first appearance. It might just be a really cool cover, but it's always in great condition, and it's just something that other people don't get. So every time you order a mainstream mystery box, your order number goes on the mystery wheel. If you order multiple boxes in an order, then it goes up as many times as you have boxes, right? And so on the last Wednesday of the month, during the Golden Ducky reveal show, Mystery Dave is going to spin that wheel, and if your order number comes up, then you got a chance at some really, really dope prizes. Now, I'm not going to go over them all because there are just that many of them. But here's some things that stand out to me. So remember that Lobo book? Well, if you don't win the launch day prize and get that really dope newsstand copy, then you got a chance at a CGC copy of that Lobo in a 9.4, but it's not the newsstand. It's just the regular direct market edition. But still a very dope cover if you're into Lobo. I mean, it's dope. Some other things going up. We got this issue of Robin #1, slabbed in a CBCS 9/8, that classic Chuck Dixon Robin story arc with that super dope cover featuring Batman by Brian Bolin. Love that. We've got some Stormbreakers variants. So we've got this King in Black #1 from Marvel Comics. This is the Nastasha Bustos Stormbreaker variant. That's in a CBCS 9.8. Love that cover. I mean, it reminds me of the Spider-Man animated series and like throwback Venom issues. So that's really dope. That's a dope touch indeed. Speaking of Stormbreakers, we got this issue of Iron Man #4 with a variant by Peach Momoko. I feel like she's the hottest cover artist in comics, but this one's slabbed in a CBCS 9.6. Let's get into some really dope appearances though. We've got this issue of Astonishing Tales #26. This is slabbed in a CBCS 6.0, but it's a gold label, right? That means it's signed with a witness signature by Roy Thomas, the writer on this series. Now, Astonishing Tales 26, that actually features the second appearance of Deathlock the Destroyer. Very, very dope. So, in a mid-grade with a good signature that was witnessed, super dope if you're a Deathlock fan. Now, the next up, we've got this issue of Giant Size Spider-Man #4. This is the third appearance of the Punisher. Super dope, and that's in a CBCS 7.0. So, like I said, there's 8 prizes. I didn't even go over them all, so they're going to be on the screen right now. Check them out to see what types of books might be in your mystery box this week. Or, excuse me, check them out to see what types of Golden Ducky prizes you might be eligible for. So I've talked about all the really, really dope prizes going out. I've talked about some of the books that you might see, all those Miles Morales variants. But let's go ahead and take a look inside my mainstream mystery box from last week and see what I got so you can get an idea of what types of things you might be seeing. All right, so in the interest of time, I figured no need to, bog this down by having you watch me cut open a bunch of stuff. So let's get right into this Gemini mailer that was conveniently packed inside of that flat rate envelope so that it arrived as quickly as possible. Shout out to Mainstream Comics for that. But yeah, so alright, so this was my final mainstream mystery box for the month of April, which, by the way, if you're watching this on launch day, don't forget to tune into the live show tonight to actually see who won these Golden Ducky prizes. I'm hoping I've got this Jubilee appearance. That'd be really dope. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what I got. So here we go. Here's my Ben Ruzicka art print from last month featuring the lovely Jubilee. I got a reader copy right here. This is Flash #202. Whatever happened to the Flash? Really dope. Written by Jeff Johns. Super cool. Let's see. All right, we got a flashback issue. This is Darkhawk. What's so funny is there's always been this running joke that Darkhawk #1 is going to spike in value somehow. And I think it actually happened. So anyway, this is Darkhawk #48. Very cool. All right, let's look at the premium artist cover. Oh man, this is Batman Annual #5 featuring the origin of Clown Hunter. And this is the Lee In-hyuk variant. I don't know how they got away with what appears to be a Nike sign on these shoes. I guess it's just different enough. But I love this cover. And this is actually a great issue inside. I've read it already. All right, next up, let's see what we got. All right, our new #1 for the week. We got Kanto and the City of Giants #1. I don't know anything about Kanto, but I know there are people in the K Squad who love it. So I'm going to check this out. It's a brand new mini-series, and I love that Mainstream Comics gives you a #1 in your box so that you have a chance to try out a new series and maybe you'll find something you love. Super dope. Next up, my variant cover for last week was Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon. This was the Marvel Masterworks Anniversary variant. I didn't even know this book had a Marvel Masterworks Anniversary variant, but I love that frame. So, super dope. Super dope indeed. All right, next up, let's see what we got. Okay, our new release book. We got an issue of Spawn #316. If I'm not mistaken, this was the cover B. And I can't remember the artist's name. But that's really dope. You got little Spawn over here fighting this big, huge other Spawn there. Like, that's amazing. That's just great. And let's see what else we got. All right, cool. So this is a Lucky Ducky. This is Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 5, featuring the Thing and the Hulk. Let's see. Oh, and this is a newsstand copy, it looks like. Very cool. So, issue from all the way back in 1980. Little 75-cent Marvel goodness featuring the Hulk and the Thing. Or the Hulk and the Thing. So very cool. A very dope Lucky Ducky. So those are those are the things you might see inside your mainstream mystery box whenever you place an order. And like I said, make sure you order today on launch day to get a chance at that newsstand Lobo #1. That's going to be really dope. Now, in case you needed an extra incentive, you can use my coupon code and actually save 10% on your first order. Now, that coupon code is going to be BJ Kicks May. Man, mainstream May is going to be amazing. All right, corny, I got it. I feel you. But anyway, use that coupon code. You'll save on your first order with Mainstream Comics, and it's always a great time. By the way, you should definitely join the K Squad, which is our private group on Facebook where we talk comics. You're eligible for exclusive giveaways and exclusive discounts from some of our sponsors. So super dope stuff happening in the K Squad. We're meeting this Friday in the book club to talk about Venom by Donnie Cates. We got the fan art cover swap going on. Lots of cool things happening. So if you want to be down, then you need to go ahead and hit that link in my bio or in my description of this video, my bad, to join the group. I hope you saw something you liked in this video. I hope you order a mainstream mystery box. And when you do, I definitely want to see what's inside it. So post your haul in the K Squad group. But until next time, like I said, I hope you saw something you liked in this video. If not, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.